Hello, YouTubers. How are you today? Well, today I wanted to go over the eighth of the 15 promises that our Heavenly Mother, Virgin Mary, has promised to us if we recite the Rosary each and every day. Um, the eighth one reads like this: Those who are faithful to recite the Rosary shall have during their life and at their death the light of God and the plenitude of his graces. At the moment of death, they shall participate in the merits of the saints in paradise. Okay, so let's break down this particular promise. In the beginning, it starts off fairly easy. Those who are faithful to recite the Rosary. So right from the beginning, it's prefacing, that you have to recite the Rosary to get this promise. Straight up, gotta recite it each and every day. And as I mentioned to you people before, the Rosary takes about 20 minutes or so. It could be longer, could be a little bit shorter. It really depends on, you know, how you want to pray it. Like I said before in other videos, it takes me about 20 minutes. I recite along with a video. And that's how I recite the Rosary each and every day for the most part. Sometimes I mess out, but most of the times I do pray the Rosary every day. And it's just becoming like brushing my teeth or anything else that I do on a repetition basis. So once you get into the routine of it, it's not a big deal at all. 20 minutes just goes by quite quick, as you probably already know. So after those who are faithful to recite the Rosary shall, during their life and at their death, the light of God. So what is the light of God, right? And is it important? Do you want that? Well, in the Bible, it says that, and I think it was under John said it in the New Testament, that God is light. Anything, well, the absence of light is darkness, which is not where God is at. God is light. So, so this is where we're talking about what is the importance of being in the light of God. Well, since God is light, you will be in the presence of God because you'll be in the light of God. Now, I was understanding the other day that that Eden was created as the presence of God, and then God put man in the form of Adam in Eden, and Adam was in the presence of God. Eden was the presence of God. Now we don't have Eden anymore, unfortunately. Well, maybe we do. We just don't know where heck it is. But we do have a piece of Eden if we recite the Rosary each and every day. And this is what this promise number 8 is telling us. That if you recite the Rosary each and every day, you'll walk with, in your life, as you're walking through life, going through your life, you're going to have the presence or the light of God along with you and at your death. So basically, God will be with you as you keep on reciting the Rosary. God will be that much closer to you. And it says here, the plenitude of his graces. And I've talked about this before regarding his graces, that God is very gracious, and that the ultimate grace that God has for us is for us to go to heaven and spend eternal life with him. That is the number one grace, I would say the number one, how would I say, the mother of all graces, so to speak. Pun not intended. So basically, this is what you. So as you recite the Rosary, you're going to be in God's light in life and in your death, and also as you're going through life, you're going to have His plenitude of His graces. And I mentioned in the first promise that there are such things called signal graces, and those are basically hints or visions or some type of inkling that you get. You can call it your gut, however you want to phrase it, but signs, signals that your prayer has been acknowledged and granted. So you can be getting signal graces and all the other graces that you may be getting. Graces, it could be a grace could be just being first in line. A grace could be finding $20. A grace can be getting all the green lights one day as you're late to go into work. These are graces that a God will, that will give you as you go through your life. And when people will be saying that, man, this guy is always lucky, but luck is not really, luck is made. You don't luck doesn't just happen. You got to make the luck to happen, prepare for it to happen. And in this regard, we were reciting the Rosary, and your luck is gonna grow, quote unquote luck, even though it's probably God, right, and His graces pushing you forward. The last part of it says, and at the moment of death, they shall participate in the merits of the saints in paradise. Now, we all know what the paradise is, right? Paradise is heaven. So we clear that up. Paradise is heaven. So you're going to be, and the saints are in heaven, and you shall participate in the merits of the saints. Now, the saints, let's go, what the heck is a merit, right? It says here, under the impetus of God's grace, Christians do perform acts which are pleasing to God and which God has promised to reward, meaning that they fit the definition of merit. Okay? So if you're a saint, you have done a lot of things that were pleasing to God, and you become a saint. Right? That's just how it works in regards to the Catholic community. People start out and then they become saints through their merits, through their works, things that they've done throughout their life. They've accumulated so much merit that they get this reward of being a saint. Okay? So as you go through here, God is recognizing that this is a very the act of reciting the Rosary creates a lot of merit. And with that merit, you're going to get a reward. And with that reward, you're going to be with the saints in paradise. You shall participate in the merits of the saints. You're going to classify for these tremendous amounts of rewards, the rewards and the merits that the saints are getting in heaven. So you're going to be amongst the saints in heaven participating in these merits. So it's just, more and more and more that you're getting with these promises, and more that you get with the reciting of the Rosary. And as I say, the Rosary is boundless. It gives and gives and gives and gives. That's why I recite it each and every day. Plus, it's pleasing God, and I want to please God because God pleases me. All right, people. Thank you for listening to my video. I hope you learned a little bit by it. As I do it, I'm learning continuously. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them. And be well, and God bless. Thank you.